appreciate that.
Starting.
Ah, yes. Now is the beginning of session. Doug, say all that over again.
All that over again. There, I did it for you, Doug.
Travelers. Here, Tarnish, real quick. This is unrelated to any kind of test or whatever. Roll me a d20 and just tell me what you get. This is not tied to any type of challenge or threat. I promise.
I gotta get my dice out. See, look how cool.
Where did you
12.
get that?
12? Okay.
My wife got it for me.
Nice. And then let's see. I'm gonna overthink this for later use. 15. Cool. So here's the route I'm going to take with the Druid book, right? At a later date, I will give you 12 pieces of information. Based on my percentile dice, 50% of it will actually be.
Okay.
There we go. Hey, that's still something. That's my lazy way of getting around it. Damn it. So yes. But for the recording's sake, you're in this. You've entered this territory, this town, this ruin, and the tracker has stopped entirely, leaving you with no more prints to follow. However, there is no sign of Zoltanna or any group of rebels or anything like that around.
That's right.
Certainly not an area that would keep any amount of people in these ruined buildings.
Tarnish casts Prestidigitation just to see if it's like an anti-magic field or something like that. Just like making some fire appear.
Okay. No, not at all. The fire works perfectly fine.
So it's not being blocked magically, at least not in the whole sense.
Alright. Well, check, Paladin Lee, if this place. First of all, is this place desecrated or consecrated?
It is neither. It's neutral.
All right. And is there any fey, fiend, or angelic creatures, like, I forget,
60.
basically within line of sight? 60?
Yeah.
60. Within 60 feet. Fey, fiend, undead, or angelic, or radiant, whatever the word is.
There is. Let me think really, really, really hard. No, there's.
No. Okay. Want to make sure. All right, sweet.
Looking around, there's about, we'll say five buildings that you could enter into. Really, not much of any door frames on any of them. Not anymore, at least. They just open into dark buildings. Things to look at, things like that. Let me see. Also, everyone is level 9.
8.
Question mark?
8.
I'll take 9 though.
Okay.
Yeah, so I would like to level up.
At the end of this session, we will be leveling.
Cool.
So y'all are getting some beefy powers. Let's see. With everyone entering this area, the tracks stop. How does that make everyone feel?
It is an
little
event.
uneasy. Only. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying it is an abandoned town, correct?
Yes, it is.
So sorry, keep going.
I was just saying slightly uneasy, only because they were supposed to lead us to a person, and instead we get abandoned town. And the last town we were in that was potentially abandoned didn't turn out so well for us.
Nor was it abandoned.
Also true. Very, very Very true.
Is there any way for me to check, like, perception-wise, just like, we're definitely not being watched at all.
Oh, we're being watched.
Right now.
Would you like to roll perception just in
Yes.
general to see? Yeah, go for it.
Um, 18.
18. You don't feel like you're being watched. You, for the first time in a long time, you actually feel like this is a pretty secluded place, say for nature around you and things like that. However, you feel like the building on your left side, that doors open and everything. You're looking into it as much as you can, and there is a speck of red just on the inside, like lip of the door frame, or what remains of the door frame. Catches your attention.
Does it look like I take a closer look? Does it look like blood, red sand, clay? What does it look like?
It appears to be blood.
Fresh?
Yes.
Inside the building, is there any more blood, or is it just on the door frame?
Are you walking into the building?
I'm looking into the building.
From what you can see, there is a trail that it goes into the building deeper.
Do
I'll
we
wave
notice
over.
this, or is it just Daniel?
I'll wave over the group and point out what I'm seeing.
Okay.
So, we'll walk up.
Okay.
What?
Someone's been attacked here. Leads into the building. Someone or something.
Tarnus looks in. Since darkness doesn't affect him, he just kind of peers around the corner to see if there's anything obvious to be seen.
When you peer around, obviously the darkness doesn't affect you, so you see the entirety of the interior clearly. And what you see is what once was a humble little home or a cottage. There's some remnants of a very old, decayed table in there. There's holes in the ceiling that let small beams of light through. The most noteworthy thing, and this is really the first thing you notice, is on a cot that's over in the corner. The trail of blood leads directly to it, and on the cot is a large woman. And when I say large, I don't mean large, tall, muscular woman. Too big for the bed, to say the least, but she's laying there. And she is the source of the blood. She does not appear to be moving or anything.
I don't know how y'all can see in this place. It's dark as snot.
No, we were just told there's light coming in here.
There's a rather large individual on the cot in the back of the room.
On the cot. Are they asleep?
How dark is it in this building? Actually, I think about it.
I will say, when you're actually your head's inside of it, you can see it's just very dim, just very, very dim.
All right.
And it's full daytime right now, so
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Sorry, I forgot Daniel's name for a second. Daniel will rush over and make sure she's alive.
Okay.
I will put a hand out on your shoulder and I will say, wait, have we looked for traps yet? This is very obvious.
If she's bleeding out, we are running out of time.
I'll take my hand off.
Tarnus specifically looks. Can he see her feet?
Another worm creature.
Yes, he can.
She has feet. at least.
Of course, that's the first thing on
Wait, guys,
Tarnis's
okay,
mind.
she has feet. Oh, yeah.
I want to roll for feet.
Tarnis,
I'd like to roll for feet.
Tarnis really wanted to know if they had feet.
I nat one
Oh,
for feet.
Yes, you little feet are.
Well, they have shoes. You can't tell if it's just a nub or if it's feet under the shoes.
Yeah.
I unwrap the
She
feet.
doesn't have a giant worm-like creature extruding from her soles. If that,
Ah,
let's be honest. That's the only box we gotta check. Am I right, boys? No
Hey.
worm-like creatures. Otherwise, we good. All right. And we did start recording, right?
Yeah.
all right.
All right.
We got the feet rule. I just
We
wanted to
got
make sure.
I didn't want to. I wanted to make
Most
sure we had
important
this
part of the session, the feet.
All right. Oh goodness
First, you
gracious.
Quentin
All right,
Tarantino.
So Daniel,
Yes.
Jen takes his hand off of you. Tarnis analyzes that she does not have a worm creature extruding from her.
Mhm.
So what do you want to do?
I rush to her side and check her injuries, figure out where she's bleeding from.
Okay. You approach her, taking note of Jed's inquiry, his concern. No traps spring off. There's no kind of reaction from anything around you. You approach her, and you quickly take her, her wrist in your hand, and feel for a pulse or anything like that. Let me see a medicine check.
All right.
Haven't done one of those in a very long time, if ever.
We got a 20.
20. Being a master detective, you've learned some, basis first aid, or what would be akin to first aid. Yeah, she's fucking dead, dude.
Ah,
Yes, she has very clearly, you're now seeing the cop around her, she has bled out completely. Not just one small one, but several cuts. And now that you have a good look at her, she is in some massive heavy armor. Her skin is a mixture of dirt covered, blood covered, and just the smell off of her is that of smoke from multiple sources. Several cuts around her body and her face, not like the ones we're used to seeing that are blackened, but open wounds, fresh wounds. And even the armor itself is scratched and dented and bent and everything like that. Her hands are just closed around her chest like this. The last notable thing is that she, even with all the dirt and everything, she is very beautiful. Long dark hair, even under all the dirt and everything. She's a very, very beautiful woman.
she's gone.
No, she's right there.
She,
Sorry. Just trying to lighten the mood. No one likes finding
Jed
dead
hasn't
people.
been the same since Artie was taken. It's fine, guys. Just let him do his thing.
He's thrown off. The fourth man's not here.
I sure hope this isn't the woman we're supposed to find.
Yeah. Check her wallet for ID. It was probably the husband.
The hell's a wallet?
Her purse.
Isn't it that creature from Australia? That small, round, furry creature that like waddles on the ground?
I said wallaby.
Actually, I was thinking
Australia's-
wombat, so maybe they're not from Australia.
Australia's canon now. All right.
Yeah. Australia is I'm not
The
going
amount
through
of things that have tried to
rabbit
kill us here, this probably is Australia.
This probably is Australia. Fair enough.
The island is Australia.
It's an island.
Timeless land.
It's
of
really big.
Australia.
Oh no! This whole time it's just been Australia. Oh no!
Always was.
Always has.
Doug's like, they figured it out. Damn it.
Explains the giant alligator we fought.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, it does. Gosh. anyways, yeah, dead hot woman on a bed.
Okay.
Where are we at, gentlemen?
Happened recently. Not being watched.
Where
Can I tell if this-
are her cuts?
They're all over the place. She has several on the not armored parts of her arms. She has several on her arms, a few on her face. She actually has 3 long slashes across her face, look like claw
That
marks.
answers my question.
She has several nicks and cuts on her legs. She's battle scarred, to say the least. Or
Okay.
battle wounded, I should say.
Definitely looks like this came from an animal, right? From what your descriptions.
Parts of it, yes.
Parts of it.
Mhm.
So
There's
some of
no-
these look like they're from weapons.
Yes, actually, the parts on the armor, in particular, several look like weapon-related marks and scratches and all that.
It's not good. I killed you. Who had speak with dead? Someone had speak with dead. Did I speak with dead?
It was me.
Unfortunately, I don't believe I do.
Ah, the bard had it. Actually, how recently did she die? No, wait. We none of us would have resurrection spells. Do we?
You should. Nope, you don't get that till a higher
No.
level. I don't have it. I
Yeah,
don't have
cleric-
I don't have any reviving spells. Unfortunately.
And definitely, I don't think warlocks get them. When does paladins get their first revive spell?
It's like level 10 or 11 because I'm level 12 in another game and I think I have access to it or I have it.
Yeah,
but
because Revivify is a 3rd level spell, so
it's
and I still
it's tough. And then yeah, it's a high spell. And then you have who is it, like clerics that can get it like
clerics, yeah.
so fast. And somebody else can get it. I think I could take. No, I can't. I forgot what class.
You should be able to.
Probably, but I don't have access to it at the moment.
I think your bard stuff could get it if you take the right path and you use like
Hold on.
one of the
Revivify.
various
Well, I could have taken it when I had other magical talents or whatever.
Yeah.
But I took Fireball and something else that I can't remember. Or I think it was Dimension Door. It was Dimension Door. I don't remember. It was 1 second. I'll actually tell you. It was Fireball and Invisibility.
Yeah, clerics, paladins. Oh yeah, Revivify is not a bard spell. Huh.
Yeah, no. Where is it?
Fair enough.
3VVP. But yeah, so
Guess I'm wrong.
I'll say out loud. I'll be like, all we can do is talk to her ghost, her echo. But it's up to you.
Technically, she's still in there.
At this moment.
Oh, fair point.
I'll look at Daniel and I'll be like, do you have any way to preserve her? Meaning, do you have a spell to preserve her? Because there's that spell, Gentle Repose.
How long has she been dead? Can I tell from my medicine check?
It does not seem like very long. It seems like within a couple hours of you guys arriving.
Yes, it would be good if I had gentle repose, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because you would keep her from turning or doing a lot of things. It just keeps her body able to. We could take it to someone that could heal her. Where's Revivify?
Well, actually,
I was gonna say, Daniel, do you have a healing spell?
Damn it.
I suppose it would be worth a try now. I actually don't have any healing spells. I've only been healing through
Lay on hands.
lay on hands, but I can do that. Also, would we even need to? The corpse isn't going to decay.
We haven't tested that.
I do wonder if we could heal enough of her wounds. Would it be possible to restart her heart manually, per se?
Have Blood's the main problem here. She doesn't have enough blood in her body to pump her heart.
Dang. Who gets it?
It's very interesting. Very interesting, this situation. I'm surprised nobody's even questioned, do we want to revive her?
That's the thing. We don't know.
Yeah.
She was obviously, I feel like, ambushed by a group of, or at least one group of at least one creature and one person.
Minimal. I mean, that could have been exactly like the kind of group that we were chasing who took Artie. They had lots of people
No, they went
with
a separate
weapons
direction.
and animals. Oh, I'm not saying it was the same group. I'm just saying of similar size and composition.
Fair enough. There could be multiple groups of them like that. And someone attacked by that group would most likely be an ally to us.
Bro.
And what if this is Zatanna? This could be who we're looking for.
I can speak with Dad.
Would healing spells replace blood? I don't know. I don't think so.
I think that's up to DM interpretation. Does it just close wounds or does it like restore?
I picture it as being like it closes wounds. I wouldn't say it generates new blood. That's how I feel about it personally.
I guess it would be maybe like if it was something that could revive someone, like say to like full health, it it might bring the color back in their cheeks per se, but it would depend on how much power you really could put into it.
Definitely pass a minute for a Vivify.
Well, we can ask it
At least we can do is, yes, speak with that. Sorry.
5 questions. I'm going to ask her who she is. So that's off the bat.
I guessed it.
Do you want to riff it?
Excellent.
Because there's no... It's 10 minutes. That's a lot of time.
Yeah.
So we'll just riff it.
Yeah, you said it's 5 questions, you said?
5 questions. That's all I can ask.
Okay.
And it has to be... I don't think there's any limit on it, but let me... 5 questions. The corpse only knows what it knew in life, including the languages it knew. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive, and the corpse is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer if you are hostile to it or it recognizes you as an enemy. The spell doesn't return the creature's soul to its body, it's only animating its spirit. Thus, the corpse can't learn new information, doesn't comprehend anything that has happened since it died, and can't speculate about future events. Just what's happened. Or what they've speculated in the past, but they can't. If you're like, where do you think they went now? They'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Unless it's based off of a previous thought.
We've done this in a past session,
Yep.
so I remember it. So,
Yeah.
Once before.
So you can make it.
Would you like to ask her?
Yeah. So I will stand over Mystery Woman, and does it really? There's no flavor on it. I don't remember what I did last time. I'll just say that I'll like snap my fingers and a little green light will come out from my fingers, like right here, and it's really small, and it'll go into her forehead, and then her eyes will glow green, and she'll, I guess, sit up, or yeah. And I'll look at the others and go, all right, here we go.
Okay.
Who are you?
Zoltanna.
Damn it.
Seems like they don't have a last name.
Do we trust me to ask questions?
I would imagine if anyone has a good question, just shut up. I heard that.
That doesn't count.
I feel like we trust everyone here to ask questions, but if someone asks, like if you have another question you feel like is important, you can go ahead and ask it. I trust both of you. So
Do you
with
know?
the questions.
Do you know who killed you?
Spoils.
What was that? I couldn't hear it.
Swilson?
Dang it.
I repeated what it was not a question.
She says, Artemis Wellspring.
Artemis. Let's write that down.
Artemis. She's saying Artie killed her.
Yeah.
What's his name? If anyone should know his name, I should know his
Obviously,
name.
it's his name. You're like, let me write that down. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's been a while since I heard his
Genius
actual name,
detective.
alright?
I'm a detective.
Come on! It's not fair.
My mind is a trap box. Your mind is that the bubble maker in Nemo. It opens all the time and bubbles come out.
I'm good at getting new ideas, not capturing old. Not
I
keeping old ones.
know, you're good. Okay, so we've asked.
Artemis Wellspring. Is it? Hell.
Are we penalized for asking 3, DM, because someone repeated the question, or are we saying that no one repeated the question and we were asking for clarification? Okay.
No, I was.
You're fine. That was your second question.
Okay, so I'll look at the others. We have 3 more. It's been.
What is this piece of mirror?
Ooh. Pee pee boo boo.
I don't know.
Ah, shucks.
She just says, "Fuck device." No. I know what it is. I'm trying to sum it up in a one-word answer. Is what I'm trying to do.
It doesn't have to be one word. They can actually speak.
Yeah.
It just has to be short and cryptic. It could be a short sentence.
I think that's up to the DM discretion as well.
That's fair.
I mean, it's not a conversation, but it is like a statement that she can.
I mean, technically, the spell doesn't bring the soul back to the body, but if the soul's still there, technically, the spell could work differently in this place. And we,
In response to your question, she just says, "It is part of my action."
Part of your X shield.
yeah, I shouldn't.
Ah, okay.
Collection.
I heard X shield. It's part of my X shield.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool.
We're gonna turn this gate up a little bit.
I was about to say, I'm gonna have to mess with
I heard
your
like
audio.
part of my correction, and I was like, "What is this? Like a retcon? What?"
See, and I need to turn Ben down. Sorry, I gotta balance the sound.
That's fine.
I'm the camera guy. Watch me be the lot.
My first response was going to be glass, but I decided no.
You butthole.
I'm not going to be a smart ass, and this is what I get.
No. I have a question. Out of her hearing, because she's still there. Out of her hearing, I'm gonna bring the guys together, and I'll be like, I'm gonna ask, so she doesn't hear the question and answer it or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be like, I'm gonna ask her if she knows anyone that can bring her back because we can't. But if we can find someone,
I was thinking the same thing.
she might know someone who can bring her back, especially if it's a rebellion. They'll have people. So I'll turn around from them, and I'll say, do you know of some way or someone that can bring you back, that we might bring you back? A name. Give us a name.
Or please.
That was a demand, not a question. I'm kidding.
Into the notes.
She's just like CPR, and then we're like, what the fuck is CPR?
What is CPR? It's what Tarnus was suggesting, but there's no name for that yet.
I'm checking on something. I want to make sure I follow as close to. Okay. All right.
I'm asking. Yeah, see, I'm asking
All right.
of her knowledge, so I'm just trying to stay within the parameters.
Yeah. No, you're good. You're good. She just says, I can't come back.
I start drawing my red sword.
I'll make sure of it.
All right, that was 4, correct, everyone?
Okay.
Yes, glass, 2 questions, this
Yes.
one. So 1 last. And I'll huddle with the guys.
Then I guess we ask, what did she want to tell us or show us that could help us defeat Aomake?
Okay. What he said, but in question 4.
Look in my hands.
Oh, I thought she was going to say something terrible.
My toes.
Look in my pants. I'll be like, no, I'm good. I'm leaving.
There's a wiener in there.
So I'll grab her hands and open them up to, open them up to look and see what's inside.
There is a
Tech deck skateboard.
Piece, there's a tech deck skateboard
I start going,
in there.
whoa!
Just doing
This is bad.
No, there's a crumpled piece of parchment in there that has writing on it, and it looks like what I just sent to General.
I did not have much time to write this. Go you. Got it. Done with AI. We got to fight. We got to fight bravely. She wasn't very literate, was she? Side by side. But of the party, we inevitably lost some of them. Ellipses. I know you do not know me yet. Oh, I can't read. But I have come to share with you many laughs and many miles. And dear Daniel, from the first time I heard you speak, I have admired every word from yourself. I think it meant mouth. By the time I finish writing this letter, I shall likely be a fellow shell of a former shell of who I was once. I'm speaking like AI. I know when you fight me, I'll be long red, dead. But it is not I who am to vanquish the beast. It is you, your strength, your flowers. Surely, this will make no sense, as I am not anyone of circumstance. This is a riddle. I don't think this is done accidentally to you, but in order for you to succeed, rules must be followed. Rules that even I cannot escape. Now, hurry onward. Your quest is not far from over, but I fear my time is.
All right.
Zoltanna. Okay, I did not have much time to write this U. Y-O-U.
All right.
You, we got two. I'm writing down every mistake just in case. You guys keep talking.
Mm-hmm.
I am curious. Was this AI, or did you write this by yourself?
I wrote it by myself.
Okay,
That's
cool.
what I thought.
It
I was
is-
like, he can write a letter.
No, the typos. I was just joking because it seemed like a typo. So now I'm like, ooh, if
I
it's
believed it at first.
that's my first gut reaction was like they're typos, but now I'm like, so I'll say my thought process out loud to you guys. Here, let me. When I first started reading it, I'm like, wow. That's why I said she's not very literate. Now I'm thinking, guys. So I'll say, no, I don't think she's illiterate. I think this is maybe a message. I don't know. Look it over, and I'm gonna set it down, and everyone can look at it, I guess, and we'll write this down real quick. I have you write this. Go you go. Oh, go to side by side with the party. I know you're not many. I've come to share many laughs and many miles. Dear friend Alec, from the first time I heard you speak, I have admired every word from your south. Go to south.
Go
Go to
south.
south. All right.
By the time I finish writing this letter, I shall likely be a follow. But go to south, follow, shell of whom I once was. I don't know if whom's a typo or not, or if it's who I once was.
I
So
don't think
we're
so.
just going to skip that one. I know when you find me, I will be along. Follow red, but it is not who I am to vanquish.
Oh, red.
The being, it is you, your strength.
Flowers.
Oh, red flowers.
flowers.
Follow red flowers.
Red flowers.
Oh, your strength,
blue
your
thorns.
power. So
Red
yeah,
flowers, blue
yeah,
thorns.
flowers. Yep.
This would be so much easier if I wasn't damn colorblind. It's blue flower, red thorns, but whatever. Surely this will make no sense, as I am knock flowers, knock anyone of circumstance to you. But in order, knock for you to succeed, rules must be followed, rules that even I cannot escape. Now hurry onward. Your quest is not far from over, but I fear my time is. Did I miss any? Knock four. Is
That's
it
times, not just time.
my time? That's right.
So,
My knock four
knock
times.
4 times.
Go to south. Follow red flowers. Knock 4 times.
But two is spelled like the number two.
No, 2. Like, it needed to be a typo.
But yeah, there's
So-
There's 3 twos, so you could have used the wrong 2 instead of the 2.
But
So,
in context, 2. Like we know.
So read the whole thing that you have for me, and I'll verify it for you.
Okay, one sec. Let me go back. You me just read
You
it,
know,
the whole
hidden
letter
message
again?
You got?
Oh,
No, just the hidden
Just the
message.
words that you-
go to south. Follow red flowers. Knock 4 times.
Okay. Check on. Check line
Yeah,
2
I know-
of the letter again.
I know you
Yeah,
do
I know
not
you
There's
do
one-
not
there's
know
one
me
yet.
yet.
There's
You do not know me yet, but
yeah,
I have come to share with you many laughs and many smiles. 2 miles.
2 I knew it. I knew there's a number on purpose.
Nice, thank you. Go 2 miles
The detective strikes again.
south. Good job. No, that's a good
So
catch.
2 miles south.
Awesome. Go 2 miles south.
go 2
Follow
miles
red
south.
flowers. Knock 4 times.
Very
that everything?
good, gentlemen. Very, very good. Yeah, you did it. Excellent. Excellent job. In fact, that made me so happy seeing you guys tear that apart. Everyone gets an inspiration point just because I feel like it.
Oh,
Write that down. Write that down.
that was just remembered.
Very good job.
Can you notate this that you have an inspiration point in D&D Beyond? I don't think you can.
D&D Beyond, yes.
Yeah, if you
No, you can.
if you like
I think it's at the top of the
Yeah, there's,
character sheet, right?
there's, a,
let's say
there's
like
some place. You just like
I just click my character image and it just lights up red showing I have inspiration.
Thank you. That's what I needed. I didn't know what to hit. I don't really use
that's
it
strange.
too often.
On computer, it's different. But I guess
It
on
is
mobile,
set
it's
up
how
a
you do it.
little different on the PC.
When I play
Yeah,
with
there's actually an entire like box like inspiration.
when I play with
Let's see.
when I play with the other group, we use Roll20, and
Roll20?
there's a little box to click. It says inspiration, and then if you click it, it lights up. I just didn't know, so I just needed to mark that because I will forget. Which I usually I'm
you
really
click
bad.
the character image on the phone version.
Yes, when I get inspiration, I usually use it really fast because I'm stupid. So. All right. Okay.
Right.
So to the group, I will
Yes.
say, Daniel, thank you. I would have not.
Yes.
It does. Good catch, because in my mind that made sense by itself. So great catch. Yeah, I'm sure many laughs and many miles. I get it now. Laughs and the in context. My brain went to miles, as in many miles traveled. So the first thing I thought was like, is she trying to say that she's been with us the whole time in some sort of way? But no, that makes more sense. Go
It would have
2
been a lot
miles.
creepier to learn that she was been watching us this entire time.
Always feel like somebody's
watching me. Something about privacy. Oh.
Well, Tarnish then looks her over to see if there's anything worth taking. She's not gonna need it anymore.
That's so rude.
She does not have much on her except for the massive armor, which even on Tarnis would be far too big.
Is she a giant?
She appears to be at least half giant, yes.
Whoa.
Yeah, she's big. She's a big gal.
This will be a girthy soul. 'Tis but a mercy.
Hold on. No.
You stop me, okay?
He's like, no.
You say,
no.
hold on. I'll pull my sword out, and I will literally out loud say, "'Tis but a mercy," as a joke, right? Bardish, and then Bardish. That's funny. I'll go to stab her, and you say no, and I'll go, oh.
Do you want to try to heal her and then put her in the bag of holding? We take her with us.
Oh my god.
That is. She stated there's no way for her to come back. So
That she knows of.
She said she can't come back.
oh. I do not know what happens to those souls after they get used for the blast. I would prefer any. Will you put that away?
She's a murder hobo over there.
I'm not murdering her. I'm putting her out of her misery.
They're already dead. Are we
No.
sure it's not misery inside the sword? Oh, we can't speak with that on the sword. Do we just get like a maelstrom of information from millions of different souls?
Oh, see, the
Don't try it.
spell. See, Tarnish then goes into technical mode. The spell works by animating the body. The souls in there are actually very conscious, I would believe. But I couldn't tell you what condition they're in that thing.
What orbs do we have?
All of them except for the last one.
We have
Blue, yellow, green combined.
Power
we have
Rangers.
the thing orb, the speech orb. What's the third one?
Language,
It's seeing.
seeing, and then the one
yeah,
that
seeing.
gives you stuff. You can either choose to have an item a day, or you can blow somebody up with it. I've yet to use it to blow someone up. I know.
You haven't used any of the the.
I have. I use them at very
I think-
specific times because
'Cause
they
I know
usually only have
one of the
one charge a
orbs-
day. They can't break, but they only have like one charge a day, and then they They usually come back the next day, but like I use them when it's absolutely necessary, because if you use them, it's like having a golden gun, but you only have one bullet. It'll kill, absolutely destroy the thing, or take care of the thing you need it to take care of, but you only get one use for that day, and you don't get another one to the next day. So what if I use it, and then something happens and I need it?
Each orb has its own attack thing, right?
Each orb has its own utility, and right now the most direct one that is like weaponized is the blue features with the lightning whatever's in it.
Mm-hmm.
The green one can be used for weaponry or destruction or whatever. I will say, I just, like, out of game, I did just talk to Steven about this, like, the other day, basically, and I will be adding some upgrades now that you guys have carried the orbs for some time. I will be kind of slipping those in pretty soon. So you'll find some more unique abilities, especially now that they're all combined.
I've always just, especially now that they're combined. Never mind that my statement. I was
Yeah.
Them being combined never did anything, so I always thought it'd be interesting if we all carried one orb, so we each.
No. The greed has taken over. My orb. So Jed will actually say that, and then he'll be like, "No, I will defer. Speak on. Forgive me. I'm joking. I jest."
You jest too much.
Who the hell?
God.
One thing we must process right now:
All these
the
pigs.
murderer.
Yeah. The murderer.
Why
They're
did
weaponizing
she say
Artemis.
Artie killed her?
They've turned him into a werewolf, and now he's eating people.
More plausible than I wish it was.
Very plausible, yes. I think so.
Are you getting Reddit on that orb or something?
Sorry, let me clear my history.
History.
I'm back. It took me over. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, it's freaking incel orb. I don't want this.
Incel orb. Aomake. Aomake has the incel orb. This whole island will be mine, and I will be a powerful dragon.
Oh yeah.
A monster unknown. No one will ever defeat me.
Oh my god. Hey, he wears fedora.
When we saw him in that vision, when he was like trapped in his like, or like the human form or whatever we saw the first time, we couldn't see his head because it was like he was blacked out and all you could see was his face. He just had like a big trench coat on and he had a fedora. I am destruction.
You cannot defeat me.
Bring your fealty to me. I'm sorry. Sorry to derail it there for a second.
No.
You weren't alone.
No, we on this together. So,
your train of thought was Artie. They're weaponizing him. How? That's the question. But I guess it's a question we could have asked, but still. We could
Well, my friends,
we could sit here for 10 days and find out.
I do know something about Artemis.
Gasp.
Is it that he doesn't have a soul?
No, he has a soul. It's just owned. What an idiot.
You know that for a fact.
No. I don't.
Okay.
The front door has been locked.
Artemis
Good to know.
is. I reveal this to you because I consider you as close to friends that I have had in a very long time. Artemis is a werewolf.
I'm really good. I'm really good. Jed is saying I'm really good. Maybe I'll look over at Daniel. Maybe I should be the detective. Again, Daniel. Daniel gets
Clarify the correct two.
Daniel gets visibly upset. I'm joking.
Calm down, Daniel. You're turning red. Oh wait.
I was thinking the exact same joke.
My God, there's steam coming out of your ears. You're growing horns.
And it looks like
I want to
they're
say there were so many
unleashing.
clues, but like the only clue we had was that he's very hairy, and that's about it.
Oh, a clue.
Well, I suppose the second clue was that there were claw marks on her, but I assumed this was.
And his eyes are glowing yellow. What else could it have?
I blame that on my eye. That's.
Andy has fleas. What's up with that? That's good.
Is that something we talked about?
No.
What?
There have
Because I'm
been
full of
little
shit.
hints, though. There were times where Artie's eyes did glow. There were little things that have happened
I just
throughout the adventure.
I figured,
I don't
but
remember any.
I just wanted to let Artie be Artie. But I mean, you know, Tarnus, if you want to out him, sure, go for it.
No, but it has come to the point
If
where
someone's
this information
playing Seeger over there says Artie's a werewolf. Huh?
this information is worth coming forward at this point.
A formidable foe a werewolf is, as I turn into Yoda. Hopefully, I don't get turned into a cup.
Man, I'm glad I didn't know this before the fact. We cleared him of that crime because I could have very easily just killed him if I knew that he was a werewolf before then. Was he a werewolf? When did he become a werewolf? Was that before or after his murdered wife?
He didn't murder his wife.
I know this. We know this
Okay.
fact. But I was wondering when he became a werewolf. I said, when did he become a werewolf before or after his wife was murdered? Do you know when he became a werewolf?
I don't know the exact time, but he had been a werewolf for a time longer than before.
Did it happen on this island?
No.
Ah.
Nevertheless, he's still our friend. And it is my opinion that we still attempt to rescue him when the time arrives.
That fact
Oh,
has not changed.
that's hilarious.
Oh.
Werewolf. So you're like, oh, I want to see, and I'm like, I wonder if we've been goofing up, and every time you've been like, sorry, I went into my bad. Sorry, I wasn't trying to say anything.
Please go ahead. Go ahead.
Is there undead or a fiend nearby? And I'm like, are werewolves? Let me look it up. Nope, medium humanoid.
Oh yeah.
So he wouldn't trigger.
All they are technically is just sick. Lycanthropy is just a sickness.
Yeah, so it's really crazy. I'm sitting here thinking, I wonder why that never went off like in the past. Thinking about it, and I looked it up. Yeah, no, it's medium humanoid. It's a shape. He's a shape changer human. What's really cool is he's been holding out on us. If he knew he was this, the werewolf can use its action to polymorph into at like whenever it freaking wants. But what the fuck?
He probably can't control it.
He's been pulling his freaking punches with this man.
He's getting mad because
If he can't control it, we should be upset because he has not been that helpful.
I've never DM'd. I wondered. I went by the old rules, but looking at the rules we go by, right? 2014. The fact that they can just do that as an action, it's like I've never DM'd a werewolf, so I didn't know that. So it's just one of those things where you're like, come on. It makes sense.
Well,
though.
this is also where Tarnus goes, well, he has probably been trying to resist
Mm-hmm.
his darker urges.
We've all got a dog inside of us. His is just a lot meaner.
Already got that dog,
He
dude.
got that dog in him.
You got that dog in him.
He got.
Inside you are two
I will
wolves.
say this much: I'm intentionally not saying much because there's obviously more clarification I can bring, but this is
Oh yeah.
my time to do that.
Let's ask Artie. Artie. Artie.
Hi,
Crickets.
I'm home.
Yes. Thank you for clarifying that, though.
So it does seem they're forcing him to transform and using him as a weapon.
Well,
Yes, I believe they are weaponizing him at this point.
looking at this armor,
Or-
there's also weapons. Did he start out attacking, or did he have help?
It wouldn't make sense. Why would he himself just attack? She knew Artie, and so she would not attack Artie.
Please keep talking. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay. She knew all four of us, and she knew she wanted to help us. There's no reason for them to start fighting unless the werewolf and other people attacked her at the same time.
Yeah.
They could be using a form of magic. Could even be they're torturing Artie and he is falling into werewolf form to protect himself. And they're just letting him off the leash at very inopportune times for others.
Well, she was the leader of a
Only
rebellion,
thing I can think of.
right?
Yep.
Leader of a rebellion. One that I guess was formidable enough to assassinate. So I think we follow this. I think we're going to find the rebellion group. Maybe. Like the code. Actually, and then from now on, stay in character. Let's only speak of this note, and I'll show the same note. I won't say it out loud, again. This one, the one we wrote down. I'm going to. Should we keep it? Yeah, we'll keep it. Don't speak of it. Just say the note. Don't say the words out loud in case someone's listening. We already have a hard time being tracked on our own. I think we should scuttle her, at least. Not leave a body for something to come back and use for a different purpose. I don't want to fight her, undead or otherwise.
I was planning to bring her with us, so the rebellion can.
Tarnus opens the bag.
I don't think she'll fit in the bag. I don't think it can open wide enough.
Crumpled. Okay. What can I do?
It's fine. I can just carry her.
What's your strength? What's your strength modifier?
We can attempt the bag.
Pretty good, if I do say so myself.
You have an 18 in strength?
I'm 16.
Oh.
Nope. Remember, I roll terribly with my stats.
There's math to do. That tells you how much
will
weight you
also
can actually
say-
carry. Sorry.
That I will also say that this bag is called Bag of Muted Echoes. I believe it was designed to put people in.
Bag of muted. What bag? Where did you get this bag?
When you and Artie were sleeping outside the town.
No, I can't. Well, what should we do?
Tarnus goes ahead and attempts to put her in the bag. Just like starts putting it over her head.
Well, it's magic. You can put people in bags. It's just, is the space big enough to fit them?
Right.
I thought it was the opening that was the problem.
No, they can get sucked
No,
in
like
easy.
anything can fit.
As long as
in
it
a bag of
fits
holding,
in the
pretty much.
space.
Yep.
Which is about the size of like a storage unit.
It's like a shed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she should
Yeah.
fit.
I'll say she fits.
If she fits, she
All right,
ships
that works.
for a low flat rate.
Wow.
Cool.
Yep, so Tarnus, then we got a body in a bag.
Let's search the room and see if there's clues of anything else. And I'm gonna start looking around.
Okay.
Tarnus also uses prestidigitation to clean the blood, so that there's no evidence here.
Okay. Cool. And Jed, is Jed looking for anything in particular?
Literally anything I think would be useful. So when I say that, I mean I'm looking for scraps of paper with writing on them. I'm looking for. I really don't care too much about money. Food rations that aren't bad. I'm looking for coins that look unusual. Any stuff like that. Like I don't care. Like if you looked at my desk and you're like, there's a pocket knife. I don't care about like weapons and stuff. But if I see a scrap piece of paper over here tucked underneath something, I want to pull that out and read it.
I send Soot to help Jed in his search.
So that would be advantage investigation. Roll once. Thank you for that. Let's roll again. That is a nat 20 for a total of 22.
Ooh.
And a 9. So thank you for the advantage. I'll take it.
Soot sits on your shoulder, actually visible for once, helps you.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And something I want to clarify, Doug. Obviously, if she didn't have anything of use in the whole place, a nat 20 doesn't matter. Magically, you don't have to come up with something. I'm just saying, if there is something...
If there was... Yeah.
I should be able to find it. But if there's nothing, like, straight up, there's nothing.
Yeah, if there's truly nothing there, he still won't find anything.
Right. I was going to say, there is nothing there, comma, I'm more than happy to throw you something from, like, the foraging list that would fit, if you just want to have an option.
Yeah, because I also said I'd look for food, so maybe she's got a ration somewhere.
Foraging works.
Yeah, I'll take foraging. Thank you for being honest. Do you know how many times I've played with DMs and I like get a nat 20 and they're like, "Oh, let me figure out what I can give you," and I'm like, "You don't have to give me anything."
Let me tell you what. While they're doing a foraging thing, my sister Gabby was DMing, and my other sister Christina, she rolled a nat 20 while they're like doing like this puzzle thing where she gave us a different language, but it was like some sort of cipher and such.
Oh yeah.
And we were since it was based in Draconic, I was able to get like some of the letters out, and we were supposed to slowly be able to decipher this letter. But my sister just like knocked out an entire nat 20, and she was like, screw it, just have the entire cipher. And I was like, that's not the point of the puzzle.
Yeah.
You gave us the...
When I DM'd, if someone was like, they're speaking another language, can I see if I can figure it out through history? If I can see a few words, I'll be like, yeah. And in my head, I'm like, you have to roll a 30. Like a god will have to show. I will make it up if you get a 30 somehow. Like if you have like extra bonus nat
like
20
got
plus stuff.
Some stupid bonuses and
then maybe I'll do something. But if you get a nat 20, like you don't know the language, I'll give you a few lines. And this is what you did with us in the past. You were like, you know this, but that's how I DM. I'm like, yeah, you get this much more, like a little bit more than people, but a nat 20 isn't. You don't have. It's not.
Still gotta be kind of realistic with it.
Yes,
it's not.
That's the problem. Is sometimes like people will expect you to give you or you to give them like the answer because I got a nat 20.
Yeah.
No. You just get either a really good clue or you don't know. Like it's like when people are. But seriously, it's like when people don't know the language and they're like, I rolled a nat 20 on this check. Yeah. Can I know what they say? No, you don't know the language. My character has a peg leg, and I want to do a triple backflip. I get a nat 20. Okay, so that is performance related.
Yeah.
But when you get on the ground, I need you to roll dexterity. Why? I got a nat 20. Because you have a peg leg. Let's be realistic here. It's really hard to land well, on that. I try to be realistic, not tough. I try not to be mean. It's just you want to be realistic.
There's a balance within the game. Also,
so
instead of me finding it for you, I'm just going to send the foraging PDF
Yes,
in
thank
the
you.
in the group text. So if you just want to forage and let me know.
I'll say, like, to me, I would just say, like my suggestion would be, like, he essentially found her bag of foraged materials.
That's also fair. Yeah.
1 second.
Really, what it comes down to is
So
just
we're gonna
the
say
system
city or
I made.
town.
It's like
1, 2, 3, 4,
there's a lot of
5,
stuff on
6,
there.
7, and then what am I doing? I roll. How do we do it again?
So,
Do you want?
just go to the jungle category, roll your d20, and then.
Oh, I was gonna do city or town. Do you want me to do jungle?
Actually, no. City or town is fine because you're in a building. So
That's what I was saying. So is
that
it
makes
a?
sense.
So there's 25. Do you want me to roll? I rolled a nat 20, but I got a 22. So we're gonna say 22. You're gifted 1 free food per player. Pickpocket. I don't know what that means. You notice 1d6 trade for suddenly missing. Generous soul. You're gifted 1 free food. Let's not do that one. We're gonna go to 20 then. Nothing. Okay, I'll take. Oh, water. I can get water. I'm sure. So we'll have like extra water.
Okay. Yeah, a little something.
Sweet.
Basically took her water skin off of her or something.
Yeah, we'll say that. So I'll have a water skin on me or something. Enough.
That works for me.
It's a times 5 for a barrel, so we'll do like a few days ration. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah. Because we definitely pay super close attention to our rations.
No, but it's more so. It's more so like I have extra water on me. I wrote that down. Can I toss it on this person in their face?
Yeah. It can still be an ingredient or a tool for something.
Also, if it's a small enough amount, it's like, can I turn it into ice because of this spell or prestidigitation or illusion? I'm just saying.
Yeah. Utility less than hydration.
Exactly.
So all right, cool.
Okay.
Was there anyone else that wanted to do foraging just in the area before moving on, or anything like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. While he's doing that, Tarnus will take a look around. Why not?
Okay. And if you want to switch the category to jungle, you can do that. If you want to walk outside the building and get some more versatile results,
Okay. It's a D20 roll, right?
Yes, and I haven't looked at this in a long time, but it's pick the region, roll a d20, use your survival/investigation modifier to add or subtract, basically giving your roll a range.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's see. Rolled a 5. Clay, small sharp stones, and red worms.
Oh, you found some clay, small sharp stones, huh?
Nope. Not much of a forager.
No big deal. Well, can I have them?
Sure.
my water and my worms. I will rule the world with these.
No, I'm gonna make.
You got worms.
I basically have clay bullets. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. There you go.
Clay, stones, and worms.
Some rations.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Very good.
Foraging list not loading.
And
I'm gonna give everybody the note. Doug, I don't know if you were here when we said it. We're not gonna say. We can say it out now because we're talking. I'm being stupid. Yeah, so I'm gonna write. I have note paper. Jed's got paper and a quill, so he'll write out the. Take some time while everybody's looking for stuff. He'll write out the.
Can I draw on it?
The note, and he'll circle the message on it, and everybody has a copy. And then I think and he'll also say, does everyone have the ability to burn something immediately if need be? I do.
Daniel. I know you two do. I have no idea about Daniel.
What was the question?
Do you have the ability to burn something immediately in any way, shape, or form?
I'm a tiefling.
Okay, yeah. Then cool. We're good. Okay. Yeah. I just mean burn.
Well, he means like spontaneously. Can you just instantly light something on fire?
Because if not, you don't get a note. I ain't having nobody search me.
I'm pretty sure I can.
I realize, gentlemen, that we are very loud and boisterous, and we need to keep things under the radar, if you know what I mean. And it's my fault. It's not yours fault. It's my fault. I'm blaming myself, but lassoing you in as well.
Understandable. Are you having trouble, Ben?
No, hold on.
What a beautiful day. Oh, a seagull. What's he doing up here? Golly, we're all the way in the forest. What an idiot.
Ah. Found 3 sharp stones
I can't hear it.
and some mud.
You have noise cancellation off, so nothing on your phone is playing through the mic.
It wasn't worth it. It's okay.
What was it? Tell me.
You got stones and mud. Oh, it was the like the general tavern music from Skyrim. The do 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 do
Oh.
do 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 do.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 1 with the +3, so I don't know.
Ooh. He got nothing.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So now that we've done our foraging, we've got our corpse in a bag and deciphered the message from Zoltanna. What's next? What do we do? Head on your merry way.
We're gonna
Yeah,
do what
I was
the
gonna
note
say we
says.
start moving south 2 miles.
Okay.
You said it out loud.
I was speaking out of character to the DM.
I know. I was just kidding.
Okay, I'll let it pass
I know.
this time. Okay, so because we have such direct instructions on where to go and how to go and what to look for and everything,
For once.
right? We're going to do a little bit of fast travel. So, yes, reaching the end of the second mile. The sunset
Load
now
screen.
on the horizon. Yeah, load screen. The sunset on the horizon lights a field of tall grass in burning ember colors, highlighted by the light.
Different pictures?
That. Thumbnail photo. I lost my place.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay. Yes.
Quick, I'll be Artie.
Crimson red. Yes, deep crimson red petals which go on towards a series of rocky hills, slithering between rocks subtly like a serpent. Following the red flowers to the very end, you find yourself in a rocky hallway carved from the stone of the rocks. And ahead, cast in deep shadow, a rectangular shape of a doorway. No handle and no keyhole. I misspelled it. It just says keyhole. Anyways.
No, Kehoe, the horror.
No keyhole.
It's a new riddle. Ho. What's next?
Just ho.
Just ho.
This is a
man.
brothel.
So, yes, you approach the rectangular door shape. There's no handle and no keyhole. What do you do?
Tarnish just kind of looks at the party and he picks up his walking stick and just kind of looks at you guys okay with me doing this?
Yeah, go ahead.
So then he raps on the door 4 times with his walking stick.
Open the door, you stupid fat hoe! If you do that now, I'll do you a show! Rap it 4 times!
No keyhole. No keyhole. No keyhole.
That's twice. That's so nice. We got 2 more.
So you you lift your cane handle to the door, the stone door, and you knock. And every time you knock, over the 4 times, it's very quick. But every time it happens per knock, the door lights up and an illuminated color ripples through the door. First, it turns green, then it turns blue, then it turns yellow, then it turns red, and then after the red, there's a flash of light that just like instantly takes you all, and you find yourself suddenly, instantly inside. Once inside, your eyes meet many, many more. Men and women of all size, shape, and race of creature, turned and staring at you, the strangers in their midst. All these figures wear weapons on their sides and masks of secrecy on their faces, expressionless masks of blue hues and gray earthy tones. Each and every person, I already said they have weapons. Anyways, yeah, they have all sorts of weapons. They have axes, they have swords, they have shields, spears, slings, bows, and thunders.
Ooh.
And what?
One mask.
Thundros.
Thundros.
The thing on my back.
Thundros, yes. Yes, the guns.
One masked figure steps forward. He's tall, he has horns, and again, he has a mask on. And he immediately approaches you all and looks at you and motions for you without a word to follow. Does not speak, he just motions.
Daniel
And
follow.
Tarnus goes ahead confidently, as he always does.
Jed, same, ditto. Okay. And now, as you're walking through, it's clear to see where exactly you've entered into. It's a cave system, or at least it used to be one. There's tapestries all over the place, and paint on the walls, and firelight to illuminate every dark corner of the stone walls. Campfires rise, and strange portals ventilate the smoke outwards. Cots and tents and small huts riddle the subterranean landscape in numbers you've not seen since the Silver City. The smell of cooking food, smoking herbs, and the searing noise of steel on grindstones fills the murmur of the multitude surrounding you all. I will say, if anyone wants to take a note of this, as you're walking through, you see about 5 points of interest that we will come back to. This is why it's important that somebody notes them, or you all note them. You see a food tent. You see a alchemist's hut. You see a blacksmith. You see one tent that has a sign that just says Pewter Master. And there's another one that says Herbalist. Just to name a few. But really, it does seem to be this whole organization or civilization of people within this cave system. And yes, you follow the horned man until you reach a set of stone double doors. The face of the door is bearing the emblem of a dwarven ruler of some kind. There's a crown on his head, and his mouth is open wide as if like in the middle of a battle cry. The man leans close to the face of the statue or the carving, and he says something unintelligible to the face and whispers it, and suddenly there's a crack of light that breaks down the middle, and the door swings open wide. He motions for you to enter and stand silently again.
Tarnish just meets his eyes, looks him up and down, raises his eyebrow, and then goes in.
Ditto, Jed?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. entering inside, and followed by the horned man. The doors shut behind you, sealing again magically, and your ears are now spared the scream of the wheel from before. Instead, a rhythmic humming song meets your ears. It's unmistakable for the sound of a harp being masterfully played. The entry hall is long, and its walls are adorned in deep crimson paint. The smell of incense fills the air, and as you enter the grand room of this chamber, you see a collection before you. The source of the music is a floating harp itself with no musician playing it, but a single cold blue eye on its golden frame watches your every step as you move. The base of it is actually changed to kind of an anchor in the ground, possibly to keep it from floating off or being stolen. In another spot, just a little bit of ways, there's a short column displaying a red leather bound book. The title is Bare, but you feel in its presence a power, a terrible, wonderful power all at once. Something you've not felt before, but long to feel again. Except Thomas, he doesn't like this feeling. Though, Tarnus, your eyes go to the next display over. A tall framed shape overlaid with a white cloth. The cloth is taut and sealed, form-fitting to the thing within, a magical lock veiling whatever is inside. Beyond all of this, you see a great structure, an amalgamation of iron, stone, and gems configured in a great octagon frame on the floor. Silvery wires feed in and out of it like tentacles or roots. And attached to the other end of those roots is another column, a bowl-shaped crevice at its top. And beside the column lies what looks to be a great stone altar with runes and shapes of strange magic carved within it. What's everyone's thoughts so far? Let's just start with that. What's everyone thinking and feeling?
I'm more curious about.
Go ahead.
Well, we're obviously down here to meet someone, but you've not described a person yet, so that's mainly what Daniel's waiting for.
Okay, fair enough. Jed, Tarnus?
Tarnus is definitely waiting on a person, although he does find it curious that been brought into a place with items that are obviously powerful. And for the moment, just left here with them. Either they trust us a lot, or are very confident in their own abilities.
For sure, for sure. Jed, how do you feel about the room you've walked into?
I don't like that the door closed behind us, but that's pretty normal. That's why I rolled my eyes when the door. You were like, the door's sealed behind, and I was like, ugh. But the guy came in with us, so we can hold him hostage. So it's fine.
Okay.
So that's literally what Jed's thinking. So he's like, it's fine. This world is
I didn't
hard.
realize the guy came in with us.
He walked in behind, and then and then the door sealed. So I was like more at ease with it all. Jed is thinking about that, and then trying to understand if he recognizes the song the harp is playing, but probably doesn't know it. That's probably all he's thinking about, really.
History check.
17 plus. Ooh, I closed D&D Beyond, so this will take about 30 minutes.
Yay!
I didn't mean to. My wife went to bed. Skills. History plus 4. 1899. 21, non-natural. 20, obviously.
Okay. You seem to recall parts of the song, not that you've ever heard it before.
Huh. A remix. Jed will say out loud.
Or like music you've read before but never played.
Oh, got it. So more like, oh, I've never played this. I think I've read it though. You see Jed, like if you guys are watching Jed, you see him listen really hard to see if, because he's putting together the notes that he read on paper with. Yeah, I think I've read that before. That's weird. Okay.
So yes, I mean that's what you hear. And as you're taking all this in, like I said, the horned man with the mask is still in the room. But he goes over to a nearby door on a wall over to the right. And he goes over and he's about to knock on it. He raises his hand to knock on it. But his hand never reaches the door. The door swings open
Tarnus,
very quickly.
Where did you get that meat stick from?
What?
Jed leans over to Tarnus. Tarnus, where'd you get that meat stick from?
Rations.
He just, I like to imagine like Tarnus.
These are the rations from that town.
He's like bored, and he just goes. He goes. And just starts eating, like conjures it out of nowhere and just starts eating it.
Looks oddly like a giant woman's finger for some reason.
Gross.
Would you like one?
Finger looking good.
But the horned man, instead of knocking, now the door is open, he instantly drops to his knees and bows, his head low. And it's now that you actually see quick little thing about him, that obviously you can't see much of him, but his horns are, they seem to be like metal coated, like halfway up, like metal coated or prosthetic horns or something like that. Just weird, you know. But he bows to the figure who enters the room. It is a large, tall woman with black hair, surely half giant at least. She's very beautiful. She's dressed in a flowing purple gown, and on her head, she has what looks nearly like a tiara or a crown of some kind. It's shining silver, but it has a...
Be right back.
Okay. Should I continue? Should I wait for him?
Let's wait for him so that you don't have to give description over and over.
Yeah.
That's fair. I do have one question afterwards.
Okay. Yeah, just remember your question.
It'll stick.
Someone spent a long time in a Wii menu.
Is that the Wii Shop menu?
No, I think it's
It's
just
just
the
the Mii
basic
channel.
Wii menu.
Mii channel? Yeah.
I
It's not the
think
main
so.
menu.
See,
Oh no, you're right. You're right.
I was
Mii channel
poor,
sounds
so
right.
I couldn't afford the actual games, so a lot of my time was just spent making new Miis and deleting them, and then watching them race. It's pretty fun. It's pretty.
You ever just
fun.
like pick them up and just shake them around just because?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I played God with them. They would wiggle, but they can't get out of my grasp.
Hey, Wii Sports was probably the best game for that system.
We got it under the because like my parents just like didn't raise me with video games, and so the big thing with it was like, but mom, dad, it's motion sensor, which means it's like fitness, like it's like you're exercising, but with a video game. So they're like, okay, in that case, and then
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Or you just turn it sideways for the majority of the games. You're just doing this anyway. I miss having a Wii, though.
We've still got my wife's. We should get together and play it.
I think somewhere I still have one. I just don't know if it works.
What?
So I certainly don't think I have games. Oh,
We're talking
Wii.
about Wii's.
Oh yeah, mine flooded
Oh no,
Oh yeah.
when I was 15.
that's crazy.
I haven't bought a new one. I bought a new Xbox finally, original Xbox,
Nice, nice.
but I haven't.
Wait, like Xbox?
Original 2004. Yeah.
Oh.
I bought that
I've
at
still got one laying around.
the game store in Pensacola. I went one day and they had one for like $100, and I went yoink.
Was it,
$100.
the Game Traders post? Was it next to Sky's Pizza?
Yeah. I thought about getting the Wii too because the Wii was $90 and I wanted to play Animal Crossing City Folk again, but I decided not to spend all that money all at once.
That's like one of me and Christina's like.
That is the best. That is the best
favorite
gaming
places.
store.
Yeah.
For a lot of things. Now, if you want to go to like the minifigure part of stuff, you're not going to find it anywhere cheap. And well, I haven't searched too hard to be honest, but I know that the only place I like going is Game Master Guild in Crestview.
Yeah.
Pensacola, everything is. I went to TBS Comics today. Great, they're good. It's just it was I was looking at little minifigs and they were like, "That'll be $10.99." I'm like, "It's not painted."
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean? And then they have a giant thing, and I'm like, I could go get somebody to print that for me, paint it myself for like nothing because it's not an intricate thing because it was some kind of like giant bird thing that only needed coloring and a few things, and it was like $80. And I went, I am not paying $80 for that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, for a hunk of plastic.
I was like, no. Because PLA, right?
Dude,
Yeah.
3D printed. PLA is like 99
Yeah.
cents for a lot of PLA. And I was like, get out of here. I have friends, and I thought about Steve. I was like, if I want minifigs, I just make them myself and pay him, and then, or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, if not that route, then go the route of doing it myself. Like, I want a 3D printer. I'm not doing this thing where I'm. Plus, I don't play in person enough to sit here and chuck cash out. And then book-wise, I either buy them digitally or I'll get them some other way. But it just a lot of overpriced places from what I've seen. I'm just not going to pay that. Plus, I don't know.
I always found
It's very
books
common.
so absurd. Like $60 for a Burke.
A Burke, yeah. Burks are a lot.
Yeah.
But
Well,
jokes
they're also
aside,
expensive.
they're expensive, but it's like, I don't know. You can almost get them. People sell them all the time. They're like, oh, I'm like, especially the old rules. I know there's new rules, and they're like, buy all of our new rules. I'm like, not yet. I'm just gonna wait on that. I'm just gonna play D&D, and I think that's a lot of the reason why it's weird. Oh crap.
Well, with D&D Beyond, the only person that needs to buy the new rules is the DM.
Exactly. But I like DMing.
Yeah.
Right.
True.
I haven't done it.
Well, that's the problem.
I haven't done it for you yet. I've only done it for Ben, I think.
You've done it. Oh, I didn't know who he was.
I want to experience your DMing, Matt. And
I want to experience it too. I actually just put a character back in the frill.
I need to
Because
get
I'm like,
that. Oh my
I still
god.
want that to happen.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I actually removed my character because
You had to make a new one.
I have only six slots, and I'm in so many D&D campaigns. It's been so
It'll happen.
like whenever you get to, I have the character in my brain, the frill character. So whenever that starts up, I can remake that character almost immediately.
It's fun. It'll be fun.
I have a character.
I stopped paying for that Owlbear Rodeo because that subscription just hit. Well, not anymore. it hit me, and I'm in a tough time, and I'm like, I ain't paying this. They tried to charge my card like 3 times, and I'm like, no.
I will say this much: since acquiring a 3D printer, the next time we have an in-person session, especially like a big one, yeah, all the terrain, all the minis. I'm excited.
I'm excited. Yes, I am also excited.
Yes.
But okay, so to get back on track, sorry. I
yeah,
left
fine.
when you were talking about the woman. Sorry about that.
Yes. So, yes, the man
Tall,
bows down,
beautiful, dark hair.
tall, black hair, surely a half giant. A beautiful woman enters the room, dressed in flowing purple fabrics. On her head looks nearly like a tiara or a crown. It's shining silver, but it has two iridescent stones on her temples, and their colors are swirling and alive with colors. And she approaches you all. She walks very tall and proudly, and she looks down at all of you. She looks at
Yeah,
Jed.
Tarnus actually has to look up to somebody.
She looks to Jed. She looks to Tarnus, and she looks to Daniel. She especially looks at Daniel. She says nothing with her red lips, but her eyes are alive with thought.
Does
So,
she look familiar?
Familiar.
does she look familiar? 100%.
You've cloned
I would
yourself.
dare to say she looks like a identical twin of the woman that is in Tarnus's bag.
Don't tell her about the bag.
And she looks to you all and she just calmly says, "Well, you are far from what I had in mind, but you'll do. I'm sure you have questions. The floor is open, boys. Please ask." And
The floor opens. Sorry, I'm in a mood.
That's funny.
It's
That was
okay.
funny. That one was funny. I can't I shall be the first to ask. What's shall we regale you as? Because I needed to say that fancily.
Fancily.
And just like I am, she actually smiles and she goes, "Are you asking for my name, sir?"
Apparently.
My name is Zoltanna. And you are Daniel, Thomas, and Jed, correct?
Yes.
I would certainly hope so if you came all this way.
I'm terrible with names. That's the exact same name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does Daniel say that out loud?
No, of course he doesn't say
Daniel
that
goes.
out loud.
Daniel goes. Guys.
We got to figure out if these two sisters named the exact same thing or some sort of clone situation.
Yeah. No.
Because if
So.
it's sisters.
Yeah.
There's a problem.
So you ask. She says Zoltanna, and I will go. Do you have a sister with the same name?
Where is she?
Oh.
Just answer the question. Is she here?
Yes.
She's
In a sense.
Yes. She's here. With us.
she was attacked.
Okay. She dead?
Yes.
Yes.
Would you like
And
her
she
return?
looks-
I like to be
She,
honest.
And she looks Tarnus up and down, and she kind of eyes the bag. Oh, Ceres, you didn't put her in the bag, did you?
It was easier than carrying her the whole way here.
I wanted to carry her.
All right,
It starts laughing. Like, oh my gosh. Sorry.
Tarnus, the stone table over there. Put her body on the table now.
Tarnus does. He takes the bag and he actually does gently reach in and kind of cradle her head out of the bag as he sort of slowly, sort of pours her out onto the table.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. Like, she's almost like shrink. Like, the bag magically makes her almost smaller, even though it's just like transferring almost. And as she's coming out, it's like she's shrinking and then getting big again. That's cool. I like that idea. Like, pouring her out. That's cool. like she's made out of slime, like, or one of those like toy, like a squishy thing, and you squish it, and it's like, and it goes,
Like one of those Stretch Armstrongs.
yeah, you squish it really small, and then over time it just like slowly goes back to form.
And then he just gently lays her head down.
Mhm.
If Zoltanna walks over and chops her head off, I'm gonna laugh really hard.
She looks at the body on the table. Did you speak with her before she died?
No,
No. We found her already dead on a cot.
hey, I'm not lying, Daniel. Daniel starts like, damn, calm down, damn, Daniel.
And she very seriously is like, boys, this is no time for any kind of games or riddles. Tell me exactly what happened when you met her, alive or dead. Exactly.
Okay. I thought Jennifer could say it because he cast a spell, but I'll say it. We found her already dead, attacked by what we can only assume Archie is being used by the enemy.
Okay.
We used a spell to speak with her corpse to figure out what happened. She told us her killer, told us how to find you.
She left a note that we deciphered that led us here.
She also told us her name. That's why we asked if you had a sister with the same name. We were on the hunt for a Zoltanna, and we found a Zoltanna, but we're pointed in a different direction, so it was a confusing time.
Oh yeah, who
You
pointed
found
us?
only me. You found only me. You said she gave you a note.
Yes.
Presented.
I have the original.
Mhm.
And I'll give it, or I'll show it.
Mhm. Place it on the altar next to her. And you did so.
Yeah, as soon as she said it, I'm like, and I
Yeah,
set it
he,
down.
he placed it down.
Okay.
Yeah.
She sighs and she looks at the body of Zoltanna. She casts Disintegrate, and instantly the body and the note just turn to dust that blows away.
Okay.
You all
Tarnus
have
looks at her
something
with a
to learn.
modicum of respect because he knows that Disintegrate is a very powerful spell.
Boys, you have much to learn, but well, we have time for that. So, you have the orbs, yes?
Mm-hmm.
I should
All but
certainly
one.
hope so. What? What was that?
All but one.
Yes. So, let's just see. And she's kind of like going over. You can tell she's trying to think of what to say, and she has things to say, but it's like she's trying to narrow it down, basically.
Is the harp playing itself?
Correct.
She's a wizard. I don't like wizards.
Okay.
Do you
I have
say
to
that out
say,
loud?
Yeah.
specifically the
I will literally
the
go.
harp.
No, I'll flavor it. Oh, I'll look at the harp again, like realizing disintegrate.
Mhm.
I think I know what. I think I'm trying not to metagame. I think Jed's grown up around wizards and a high court. He knows what a homunculus is. I might be wrong. He's just guessing.
Okay.
And he's gonna go, "Oh, you're a wizard. I don't like wizards, or at least the ones I used to know." Huh? Oh, yeah.
I'm so curious if it was homunculus or not. I'm so curious. Like, she said,
So she says, "I am indeed."
Yeah.
Oh, and I'll look at the others and I'll be like, "That's why this is so screwy." And I'll look at her and I'll say, with respect, I grew up around wizards a little, and they were always a little weird and had some cool stuff happen. But yeah,
And even with all of our different backgrounds, here we are together.
yes.
Funny how that works, right? And,
Ow!
well,
I just bumped my elbow on
that,
the table.
that looks like it really hurt, Alan. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Oh, you poor thing. This does make me wonder who else, if not what else, other than someone of my stature at the very least, was to assist you in defeating Aramaki.
What?
She's like this, like super intelligent, like super awesome, like wizard that started a rebellion, and we're just three idiots that know we know exactly what to do and how to take care of this, and we have to get it all this stuff. We've got it figured out, but we're still idiots. She says all that, and Daniel goes, what?
What?
No. I didn't hear what you said exactly.
I know. I just like.
She's going to take in, if it's fair to say, some bewildered looks between the collection of you. And
No,
she's
Ernest
going
is
to-
actually looking her up and down with interest. He recognizes she's powerful.
right, and she kind of returns the look to you a little bit, and she goes, "Boys, I'm going to break this down as simply and efficiently as I can. Yes, I'm a wizard, and yes, I am an essential part of making the beast defeated.
All right.
The collection you saw outside my chamber is a small part of the rebellion.
Ooh.
Now, have you done anything to collect any forces of your own, or
I've had ideas. There's plenty of groups we can align with. The tree folk of like the East Forest, we have a symbol of friendship, and I feel like we would be, since we saved their princess, I feel like we shall be able to gather them to our side.
They would muster
Very
under
good.
our banner. They would muster under our banner.
very good?
A old thief we have been searching for, I feel like could help us acquire many men from the underworld of this island to fight by our side. But we must find him in order to do that.
Hamish, no, Hamill, correct?
Um,
Yes.
the Silver City probably wouldn't like to see us right now, would
No,
it?
we blew that up.
True, but
yes.
they may not. The general populace wouldn't know who did that.
Well, we and honestly, we didn't blow it up. He blew it up, but
You took his own hubris.
yeah, it was his fault.
Boys, make no mistake. I'm well aware of your actions in the Silver City, and while Caesar's downfall is an essential part of this historical timeline, it wasn't without its failures. In order to defeat the beast, just cutting to the chase, there are very, very important elements of the island's history, secrets that are kept in only the most sacred chambers and the most sacred books. Books that were in the Silver City Palace that are destroyed now. Secrets that we can no longer uncover by pages, you understand?
Yes.
And that is where I come in.
Ernest thinks.
Uh-huh.
Well, we.
What does Torrance think?
Sorry.
I wasn't sure if there was a follow-up or if that was just like a...
No, and Tarnus is, obviously in thought about that, but he comes back to the conversation quickly after. He has thoughts, but he's not sharing them at the moment.
So Jed will say a lot of where our heading is would be angled towards what I could say is a prophecy that Daniel and I saw on a wall, inscripted on a wall, about the end of all of this. I think we have all the pieces to the puzzle that we need. But it was, I don't remember if it was, I can't recall at the moment if it was crudely drawn or eloquently placed, but there were,
In the pyramid, it wasn't that
well, that's
illustrated.
that's where it was illustrated at the end, and the last chamber on the wall above. And that's where we got the idea of what we needed, which were at least one, or I didn't, the orbs, and then the sword as well. So
Yes.
So you think you have all the pieces?
I would assume. I don't know. We've been kind of picking things up as long as we go. Obviously, you being a wizard are more studied on these things and are going to now eloquently describe to me how I'm a fool and how I need this, that, and the other, and how you are the leader of it all, and I should bow and kiss your feet. But you've been nice so far, so I won't jump to conclusions.
Young man, you are far from ignorant. I won't treat you as such. But you are also correct that you would be foolish to assume anything. This is a war. Assumptions get you killed. And I'm glad I gave you that note when I could. It might have just saved all of our lives. So,
Well, that answers
here's
that
what
question.
I'm going to have you all do. Here's what I'm going to have you do. Using the skills that I have, you will all find the missing piece. Be that an item, an artifact, or information. Because we need all of it. I will get you where you need to be. But I will need you to do your part of the lifting. You seem capable so far, otherwise you wouldn't have survived this long, I do dare say. Let me see. So, we have the orb, and Jed, you
Real
have
quick,
the sword.
did we have the things that we needed to give her? There was like two things. There was the thing we got from the druids, thing, and the piece of the Eye of Tyr. Did we keep those to give to her, or did
No,
she
we gave
take
them.
those?
We gave both of those to the dwarf.
Okay, I wasn't entirely sure.
And and actually, now that you brought it up, I could have you do perception. I don't care. And now that you're thinking about those items, you actually see over on that altar that the other Zoltanna was just, incinerated from. On a pillar next to it, there's, as I described earlier, there's a short, like, half column with a spherical bowl in it. But then attached to that column are, in fact, the two artifacts, the lens from the Eye of Tyr and the small rat crown thing from the Druid Temple. And so you do notice that they are both there. And she sees you eyeing it. She goes, the Eye of Tyr will play a part in this as well. You've shown it. I like Shaw. Gentlemen, what do you really know of this island, of this curse, of how it all played out?
How it played out?
Genuinely
More.
nothing, personally.
And what
No.
do you
I
know
saw
of
the
Aramati?
rise.
Good. That will be helpful. How long ago was that? About?
Oh, I'd say it was about 1399.
Okay. That is actually very good to know. And she takes a quill and just scribbles it actually on her arm just to momentarily remember it. That'll be very, very helpful indeed. Gentlemen, where I'm going to send you will require rules. And these rules must not be broken under any circumstance. Do you understand?
Of course.
Of course.
You'll need to, for the most part, try to avoid most contact with anyone you may know. I will provide disguises for you. You will need to think of another name to use to conceal your identity further. And
Can't use the same one.
Well, I will need the orb from you, as well as the sword. They cannot go with you.
Jed, do you understand where we're heading?
Is this a temporary exchange? Is this... Will we receive our items back upon our return?
If you return, yes. And I will do everything in my power to make sure you do.
Would you be willing to shake on that?
With you, Thomas, dear, no. Respectfully, of course.
I only wish to guarantee that we get our items back. Nothing more.
My offer now is you take me at my word, and once you see that to fulfillment, we can talk about physical exchanges later. It was, in fact, my word that brought you here.
True.
Which we could have ignored, but we didn't. That's a question I have. First, what is this glass? And he'll look at Tarnus. Do you know what this glass is? Of course you know what this glass is.
Tarnus then reaches into the bag and pulls out the shard of mirror.
Ah, yes. Thomas, I did believe that would fascinate you more so than the others. I think anyone would have found fascination with that, but...
Oh yes, I was just waiting my turn to ask.
It's a fun party trick, but the mirror is shattered. Many pieces of it lie beneath that cloth over there. It is magically secured. I can't have people just rummaging through it. However, that mirror, even in its shattered form, reveals one's true history, forgotten or remembered. And what can I say? You fascinate me. I wanted to see what all you remembered.
I will be upfront with you about this. Just this one shard has already made me into something that doesn't exist in my realm.
Strange. Let me ask you this. Would you truly wish to stand before the full reflection of every fragment that is there and uncover more? Is it something you think you would ever desire or be capable of handling?
I believe knowledge is power.
Power is dangerous.
Certainly.
But I, for one, cannot tell you what the future holds. Unfortunately, none of us truly can. But that is kind of the nature of the curse, is it not?
Hmm.
Time
Past.
standing still. Oh,
One
damn.
can only assume that's our next destination.
You're a bright one, aren't you? Yes, chronomancy is something I am gifted with. I cannot send you forward to learn information, but back is an entirely different game. As I said, there are rules to
Oh,
follow.
why
You
didn't you
only
just
can
say
follow
that?
them.
Items of power can't exist at the same time. That's why we have to keep them here. If you had just explained it, I wouldn't have been apprehensive. Jed will literally say that. Jed will literally say that. And be like,
Why I
this
asked
is, and then
questions
to
with
the others, he'll be like, this is why I don't like wizards. They have to be cryptic and sneaky, and then make you trust them by yourself, and you don't want to because you're like, they're gonna outsmart me, but they've already outsmarted you. Fine,
Jed,
don't no.
in the short
No.
time I know you, how can you refuse?
Here you go. Okay. Whatever. I don't like wizards. I am not. You guys need to take the lead on this. Sorry, Zoltanna. It's nothing on you personally. And then I will put the sword on the thing and the orbs on the thing. And I'll be like, I will be here silently. And Jed's probably not going to talk again because he's really frustrated. Matthew's fine. This is really fun, and I really like this. Doug, this is awesome. But Jed is super annoying. So he's going to be like,
Furnace looks at her and goes, "You are a clever girl. How far back can you send us?"
I can send you as far back as I can, which will result in somewhere roughly between 101 to 105 years. That should be before the curse. Now, as the majority of the population will have been different at that time, you will see some new faces, and like I said, you will see some familiar faces. It is very important that should you interact with any familiar faces, you are not the same person you are now or were when you met them. However, going back will not be the dangerous part. I cannot protect you while you're there. I can't ensure you return. If you die while you're back there, there is nothing more I can do. Now, likewise, you cannot bring anything from your personal history with you. No duplication, nothing like that. What else? As I may have just said, sorry, a little scatterbrained right now. Truth be told, this is off theory. I've never done this to this scale before. I've done small jumps, but carrying 3 passengers, well, that's why I needed the Eye of Tyr to clear the path from any illusory things that Eomate may have put in place. And of course, I will not be going with you. I will be your tether to the correct timeline. Now, returning will be the interesting part. In chronomancy, there is a particular part of it called ladder theory. That's not ladder L-A-T-T, that's L-A-D-D-E-R. Ladder theory is, let's put it like this, I being the time traveler, well, in this case, you being the time travelers, imagine you are climbing a ladder. You have a temporal gravity that will pull you back naturally to your native timeline. That's where I step in and I assist you in that climb backwards. You can go as high up as well as you can, or as I can. That's the easy part. Coming back, some people like to jump off of ladders, and to an extent it's safe. It will not be safe for you to make that jump. It would cost you your lives, your very existence. So,
All would be too
the
great.
safe descent will be steps. It will not be a flashback to this location and this time. You will come back in increments. Which increments I cannot promise. So, every rule will still apply, every setting, and I can't promise the safety or any of it. It will be a task. And for you, I don't know how long it'll seem like it'll take, but I assure you, from here, your native timeline, if you return, It'll be the blink of an eye. Nothing will change. Are there any questions you have for me?
So what are we going back to do?
You are going back to learn the truth within the books. Even in the historical documents inside the Silver City, there are truths that are flawed, that are lied about. Heaven knows, humans lie. Who would have known? I find that in living the history, you are going to gain more true knowledge, true power, as you said, Thomas, than anything that could be written down. Anything that can be written down is just welcome additions. If we can get that, that's the second shot. But living the experience and truly walking in the shoes of those who were there right before the curse, that will be essential in the downfall of Eomoki. It's my belief that only returning with this knowledge can we truly defeat him entirely.
Well, since going back is the easy part, what are the steps to returning?
Right, so,
The only thing you need to make sure of is that you stay alive. The steps themselves in the ladder theory I described, that's more my burden to bear. Bringing you back in safe increments, kind of inching you back in a, well, it's going to feel like you're shooting forward in time, I assume. That is going to be the only safe way to bring you back. But the setting, the world around you will change rapidly. And like I said, I cannot be sure what will surround you at any given time. This is all very, very theoretical to me, but given the power of the orbs here as well as the Eye of Tyr, I think we have the best chance we can. And like I said, it's not like I could experiment this on myself.
Well,
if
seeing the situation, I will choose to trust you. And he returns the piece of mirror to her, knowing that she has the rest of it anyway.
The mirror will remain here, and when you return, we can discuss it further. I do implore you to consider deeply how badly you do wish to look on its full reflection. I've seen great men crumble before their own reflection, and, well, I can't say for sure, but part of me would hate to see that happen to you. I guess we'll see though. Jet, what's it, darling?
Items of the past, or that mean great significance to our past. It's not of power, but the only thing that I have on me that isn't from this time recent is this chess piece. I know it's a silly question, but I am but a simple bard. Do I need to leave this here? Okay, thank you.
You may take that with you. The biggest
What about our
thing is
general
Please go ahead.
weapons and what about our general weapons and armor?
the only things you cannot take are things that you would have had in that timeline. So, if you were gifted a spear 101 years ago, or whatever the case may be, you cannot go back and interfere with that spear again. If you take it from your current timeline, that's fine if you have it. But as Jed pointed out, the orbs, the sword in particular, these must not be in the same timeline whatsoever. It would be kind of strong.
That would be very bad.
these were on the island at that time, I imagine. So
Correct. Many things were on the island at that time.
one thing I must ask:
Yes.
things in the worst case scenario might go terribly wrong, and thought the best way to say it is we might destroy a rung of the ladder. If we do something that's not supposed to be done, or interfere with something that has happened, what is the worst that might happen to us or the ladder?
Depends
This
on your
is-
theory of time.
And theory is the correct word. From every information piece that I've gathered, anything familiar to your direct history, your direct timeline, try your hardest not to interfere with its progression. Yes, if you find an enemy, I can't blame you for slaying them, but a familiar face, someone that you've killed later, it gets a little messy. So just be very careful when trying to clean up your messes or prevent them from happening in the first place.
Avoidance is key. Got it.
Yes.
The biggest problem will be Caesar.
Caesar probably won't exist yet. We're going far enough back.
Are we?
If what I took in was correct, 100 years before the curse.
He wasn't in power yet, at least.
He wasn't even born unless he is much
100
older
years
than he
before
appeared.
the curse?
100 and so years before now.
So
Including the curse.
maybe a few years before he came to. Well, he
Yes.
didn't come into power until later, so he won't be in power. He will be around, though.
Yes.
So,
And-
Jed, while that's like things like this are being discussed, we'll be writing things down, like of people to avoid, people that we obviously know, and then like Caesar, don't mess, just stuff like
We
that.
also should try to avoid me.
You be in the Silver City?
I was all over the island for hundreds of years.
Oh. Would he be able to sense our tether?
I wouldn't imagine. The deal is not made for him.
No, I'm the one that owns your contract. I doubt
Not him. Understood.
He's not yet made the contract, so he wouldn't have power over it.
the biggest thing I would think about me running into myself would be try to avoid it. Or if I do, make the contact as minimal as possible.
Well, suppose we'll try our best to secure the exact date of when we arrive. Once we do, we'll figure out if you remember being there or not.
I'm just picturing us running around in the town. What year is it? What year is it?
We know the year.
Everyone's like, by Jove, those men, they
We know
need to
the
be
year.
murdered.
That's not the problem. It's the specific date.
No, I was just.
Like, month and date, I imagine. A month and date's a thing?
Yes.
Well, I just wanna, it's not your world. It's Doug's world. Well, I guess you've been in the world before, but still.
Mm-hmm.
Tarnus takes a moment and he breathes, thinking, this'll work even on myself because I don't know things yet. And he changes form, because we've all seen Tarnus do this before, but Tarnus then takes the form of a purple tiefling with longer horns, simpler clothes.
Is that something you'll run into in the future? Because that might not be a good idea.
In this form, I won't essentially be lying about who I am.
Fair enough.
A purple people eater.
He doesn't have one eye.
A one-horned.
Very good.
He might have one horn.
At least he could fly.
He can do that.
She looks you up and down. Very nice transformation. Not bad at all. You look rather natural in that suit. Jed, Daniel, please feel free to help yourself to any of my disguise kits. Have fun with it most you can. And I will need to know each of your names. Oh, that's a lie. I just want to know your names. So at this point, I'm going to pee again because I have a little boy bladder.
Oh.
And then when I come back, let me know what you guys look like and what names you've chosen.
Ah, man. This is the second time I have to come up with a fake identity.
And then we got to remember that. Oh no!
Worst part about this, I might need to change armors.
Well,
Yeah, scratch that. I'm definitely going to need to change armors.
you probably will. Just because, like, if Caesar hadn't put the symbols all over it, that
I think
might.
it was one symbol, just like
It was
here.
okay.
but
I thought it
still,
was like there on and the shoulder, but yeah, I may be
Possibly.
misremembering.
I'll
But
have to ask.
but whatever the case, the symbol's still there, and that's
Yeah.
something that should probably not go with us. At the very least, you need to change that piece. Maybe she'll have something.
Okay.
How do I disguise?
Jed, are you gonna do like old man makeup where you make yourself look older and?
I could do it. It would be really fun. Yeah. Yes. I don't know. Have you seen this man? No, I don't know. Yeah, because we don't even want anything to be the same. We want nothing to be the same. Because people will end up living for 100 years, and let's say we just bump. I don't know. Maybe they'll be like, I've seen you somewhere. And you'd be like, no. In the future, I mean, like, not in the past. I don't know. I don't know how the time stuff
I'm truly
works.
unsure how to disguise myself. My past disguise was just like no one's really like seen Daniel before. If they're looking for the specific type of tiefling, but I need to make sure that I suppose it's just two tieflings traveling.
I will. One second.
I hate my inability to remember names. What's her name again?
Who, mine? Or
No,
my
hers.
character? Oh, okay. Zoltanna?
The only her in the room. Zoltanna. No, not Zoltanna.
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 Yeah.
Zoltanna. Oh, not you. No, A. Okay. Yes. I will have to speak to Zoltanna before I come up with my final draft of a character.
Okay.
I'm going to need different armor. If ever Caesar sees us, it'll be a problem if I'm currently wearing this set.
It's very nice of you. Well, go ahead and remove your armor.
She's watching.
We all turn and look at Daniel.
Well, luckily there's
furnishes with interest.
How armor works is leather underneath, so it's fine if I just remove metal plating. Which I'll do.
Yes. You don't need to explain, Daniel. We all know what armor is. Take it off.
He removes it.
Oh, no. So he starts removing it. I start going.
I was waiting for Jebediah. I have no idea if your whole name's Jebediah or not.
I'm just going to change small stuff on my face that would just make it off. That way, if someone saw me, it would be similar but different. Just like almost like I'm a relative of myself. So I'm gonna make I'm sure if I have a disguise kit, so I'll make my nose a little bit bigger. Change out some stuff. I'll probably cut, um, my eyebrows different or shape them differently. Make sure I have no facial hair, and then probably cut my hair differently. So while all this is going on, joking, we did that, but I'll be working on it. And then as for what I wear, it'll probably be similar, but I'll dress it differently because I have a disguise kit. I'll drape things on it to where it's not recognizable, basically. It'll probably take me a bit of time.
Yeah.
I guess we'll all be talking and figuring names out and practicing voices and figuring things out. So I'll do that, and I'm probably going to change my name to something else. I can't really think of anything. And I'll look at it.
Steven, do I already know the name you chose?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I'll look at the others while they're getting ready and be like, I've never been good for making up names for myself. They've always been dumb. Can you think of a name? Just say something and I'll take it. No,
McLathers.
no, that one's dumb. Plus, he's probably. Oh no, I guess not. But whatever.
Well, it doesn't need to be a complicated name. Something like James.
See, that's what I would do. I would start the name off with the same letter as my current name. That's what I was trying to avoid.
Theodore.
I didn't even realize that's just the first name popped in my head.
I'll be David.
David.
David's fine. David.
That's my middle name.
Wow.
Wait, hold on. No, actually, that's a problem. Wait, he doesn't.
No, it's my real middle name.
That's his real middle name.
I didn't know your middle name.
Yeah, you should have heard it when my mom got onto me. Matthew David Gray. I'd be like, oh.
And Daniel, what's your name gonna be?
I had one. I lost it.
Pee-wee.
Kiwi.
He's a Pee-wee, like Pee-wee Sherman.
Sherman. Because you're a tank.
What?
Sherman.
Oh man, I guess that is a tank, huh?
Yeah, in real life. Yes.
Told me to be quiet.
Oh dang, sorry.
Parents are going to sleep. No, luckily they're moving out soon, so.
Your mom and dad. No, they're cool. I'll help you spitball. James.
I had a name. I'm so upset at myself. I had a name I was happy with. And
Danielle.
It's
Jed. I was actually thinking earlier, I'll just be Daniel and he'll be Jed.
Tarnis Basalt.
No, don't do that one. That one's probably pretty bad. You go around telling all these like people that your name's Tarnis. Tarnis gets words and goes, "That's my name."
Yeah. It catches his attention.
Yeah,
He's like,
like,
so who's claiming to be me?
I am curious. You guys remember my old fake name's last name? Because it was really stupid. I can't remember what it was. Like false pants. Or
You were
something.
going by Andrew, I want to say.
Andrew Billy Rabble.
Billy Wabble.
Andrew, yeah.
Was it Andrew? Andrew.
Yeah, it was Andrew Billy Rabble.
Andrew Billy Wabble. Yep. What a stupid name.
She's just like painting her nails while you guys are figuring out your fake names.
I'm
Tarnis
upset.
is just
I
waiting.
had a name. I like Sherman actually. Sherman's like.
You like Sherman?
Write it down.
Now that Matthew said it, I was happy with Sherman.
You're gonna forget it. Write it down.
Well, actually, I don't
writing
think I
it too.
will specifically because the interaction we had, like Sherman. Oh, that's a tank. Now that I have that specific memory locked to that name,
Yes.
I should be fine to remember Sherman. But if I choose a last name, that's gonna be a problem because I don't remember that. Oh, should we have last names?
I'm gonna be
We're
David
in a
Smith
city.
because my father was a
Dave-
blacksmith.
Nice.
He only lived to be 57, and he died. And he sent me to the island to
Damn.
start business there because he always heard that there was better business on the island.
Damn. Getting backstory and everything.
I'm terrible with names, but I'm good at everything else.
So we have Flint, David, and Sherman.
Yes.
Are we happy with our names and appearances?
Steven, your last name has to be Lockwood. That way, when I try to get your attention, I'll be like, Flint Lockwood.
You see this boy here? This is my son, Cal.
This is my beautiful angel sunshine, Kyle. I love you, son.
It's enough to make a grown man cry.
Get back.
Okay.
It's a grown man. Get back in there.
Get back in there, kid.
I love that movie.
Sequel's
Iconic.
pretty good too.
So Sherman,
I was thinking like something like. God, my brain was just like Sherman Money's-worth.
money's worth. Then people are. You got to think of what the last name means because people might ask you, well, why is your last name Smith? Because my father was a blacksmith, so make it
Same as
something.
Money's-worth.
Sherman.
My,
Sherman.
my father was a.
Who's a banker?
Oh, it's banker. Is exactly what I was going to say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is very stingy with his money.
Sherman Banks.
Actually sent me. Reason I'm here is to try and find way to make money on the island, but I'm just going to look around for books personally. I've always been sticking my nose in books.
You're my
So what was that
banker.
last name?
That's why we're traveling together.
Oh,
And then this guy, he's our,
and then yeah,
I don't know,
he's a
This
hobo
guy's
picked up
here.
beside the road.
Flint.
Yeah. From Lockwood. Said to make us food. He just appears out of thin air sometimes. I don't understand how he does it.
Wait, so what was the last name, Sherman?
Money's worth.
Money's worth.
Moneyworth.
Because his family started a like that's what the business is called, and the slogan is
Yeah.
"You'll get your money's worth."
Nice.
Every banker there is a money's worth. They don't hire anyone outside. The clerks can be other people, but if you want the best banker, you're gonna get your money's worth. And that's why there's multiple of them. That way, everybody has
That's
their own
crazy.
money's worth.
To get a promotion, so are you willing to change your last name?
It's a big deal to be. It's a big deal to be married into that family.
That's
Yeah.
no see. This is how the story
You gotta
grows.
marry
It gets
in, you
big
gotta-
and huge.
So this is now Flint Moneyworth, who married into the family.
And that's
There you
why
go.
we're trying to boom business over here. You decided to bank with me because my father had a very successful business over there, but
There
we're
you
trying
go.
to spread
sense.
this way. That way, if someone's like,
Nice.
"Why are you all traveling in a pack?" and we're trying to get official papers, we're trying to move right, we're trying to do things correctly. We're saying all this as we're sitting there, and then I'm gonna turn to the wizard and be like, "Smart, right? Not stupid. I'm not a total complete moron."
No one claimed you were.
I imagine she thinks you're adorable, to be honest.
I have something to prove. Shut up. If you ask Jed later, he'll tell you stuff.
What was the last name, Flint?
Don't let me. I'm just kidding. Do your
I
thing.
had one. I'm just trying to remember what it was right now.
It's the worst
Been a
feeling
while
right now.
since we did that.
I just
I
had that
don't
feeling.
remember either. I don't remember either, but if you just want to throw one out there that you're happy with, that's fine with me.
I gotta stand up for a second. Hands fell. Hope that wasn't on camera.
It was.
I had one. I think it had something to do with a type of stone. I just don't remember what it was.
Marble. Granite.
It's just Flint Stone.
It is not, but it had to do with a rock of some sort. I just don't remember what it was.
Make it stubble.
Stubble.
It's an anagram of
I feel like
assault.
stubble. that just came off the top of your head, didn't it? What the hell? You're doing anagrams in your brains.
I wrote it down. I'm not that smart.
Okay. Fair enough.
I just wrote his name. If it's how do you spell basalt? Basalt.
Yes.
So Stubal, Stabal, and that's how you pronounce it.
Sure. We'll go with that for now.
He might change it.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
I do have to ask, why did you?
Is that what it's called? An anagram,
Need to
isn't
know.
it? When you read these words.
No, yeah, an anagram. You sure found the letters. Yeah, that's what it is. Why did you need our names, if I may ask?
Are you asking her?
Yes.
Because it's fun.
Can't be angry with that.
I
So
would believe
now-
that it is also that she could look up in a book if we make anything too big of a change. She'll know exactly what changed.
I'll be
It's accountability.
I'll be writing notes.
I would imagine how Daniel believes is how this is going to work is that what we already did has already happened. We just don't know it yet.
There is a possibility of that.
I'm very excited.
So the room now has a new collection of these interesting new faces and forms with new names.
I have no idea how I'm going to disguise myself.
I'll do it.
Dan. Yeah,
You know, I'll just
we'll do it.
leave it completely up to Jed. Or
Okay, that's fine.
I gotta write this down. Hold on. What are you guys' new names?
I was about to say them. So Tarnus is now Flint Stabal. Let me know when you're
I
ready
did
for the
have
next
an
one.
entry belly revenue.
Yeah.
Ball. All right.
Jed is now David Smith.
All right.
And Daniel, you are now Sherman Money'sworth. I was going to do that.
Perfect. It's still
Alright.
written down. The HP of like that pyramid boss thing that we ran away from.
Nice. Yeah. Just totally ran around the whole challenge. Love it.
Are there like
5,000
just
HP.
are there any regular mirrors in the room, like so we can look at what we're how we look and whatnot?
There can be, yeah.
Just out of curiosity.
Jed accidentally
yeah,
picks up the mirror
You know
shard, goes to look. Just kidding.
You know what? She's a half giant hot woman. Yeah, there's mirrors in there. She knows she looks good. She uses those things, and they're big mirrors too.
I am curious. Does she have other armors that I can wear? Because if not, I have to go back to my old armor.
She has like some very basic like leather armor, just like there that would probably fit you. Yeah.
Looks like I'm going back to leather armor.
And what we'll do is we're gonna have to put clothes over that. So you probably, I would say, go back to leather for concealment purposes. But
yeah, I do think we're gonna do a lot of sneaking around.
Now, real quick, now is it fair to say that because Daniel, you actually asked her about the armor, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. And she initially had handed you some leather armor, and so like you're just kind of like, okay, I'm gonna make this work and whatever, and just a quirky little thing, the masked guardsman that's in there, he actually in response to this conversation you and her are having, he actually approaches like out of nowhere, and he's actually taken off his plate armor and is handing it to you.
This'll work.
And if you accept it, he just steps back silently and stands by the wall.
And while he's desocketing and resocketing,
Mm-hmm.
Tarnus walks over to the mirror and just pensively looks at his own reflection for a while.
So, was there anything while we're kind of in the waiting room, so to speak? Is there anything that anyone wanted to ask or discuss with Zoltanna before getting into it?
So, do you like shorter men?
Maybe asking about, like I'm guessing you're going to give us an extremely clear directive once we're about to go, correct?
Are you asking me that, or are you asking her that?
I'm asking her.
Truth be told, I am going to leave the adventure purely up to you. The big thing, like we've discussed, is knowledge and gaining truth. And what form that's going to take, I really don't know. On the way back, recovering those documents or the books from whatever was in the Silver City Treasury will be essential, yes, but as stated, living out the history and experiencing the truth beforehand will be even more valuable.
Understood.
Would it be in the treasury or the library?
That's for you to find out.
Zoltanna, if we
Yes.
remove these books, that could potentially affect the timeline as well. Do you have a magical means of us copying these so that we can leave them where they are?
Very interesting acquisition. I do have a solution in mind. I will arrange a way, and she like starts writing some stuff down. I will arrange a method in which you can physically acquire and come back with the books with no further damage done. It will only be up to you to actually take them when the time comes. Easy enough.
Fair enough.
All right, gentlemen. Are we ready to try something new?
Always ready for an adventure.
Well then, the octagon there on the floor. Step in.
As we're stepping in, I'll like lean over to Tarnus and I'll be like, my cousin lost a toe once when he had it outside of the circle or the octagon thing or whatever. So make sure you're all hands and feet are inside the vehicle at the time of the exit.
I wonder if she's ever heard of the term death by snoo snoo.
Darling, I invented death by snoo. So when the time comes, she has you all step into the octagon. It is cramped, but there is enough room to, shimmy a little bit. It's not too bad. She then lays the orb on the stand next to the altar, and she ensures that her guard stands at the door, even though it is magically sealed. She then lays on the altar and places the lens of the Eye of Tyr on a part of her tiara or crown right on the center of her forehead. She then closes her eyes and she begins to mutter an incantation under her breath. And you begin to feel different. Everyone, please roll a con save for me.
Hold on. We'll have to.
Nat 20. Total 24.
That's 20. That's 20 total 24. Very nice.
17.
Tarnis did actually get a 20 also.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, because you boost.
Hey,
So I got a dirty
well,
20.
I got a 27.
Okay. You see that? Very nice.
It hardly affects Jed. He's just kind of like, huh, look at all the colors. You know?
He said he goes, I know that I've been through enough wizard stuff to just go with whatever's going on.
Yeah.
So
Tarnish being someone who comes between dimensions of a sort is just kind of, whatever.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
fine.
How's a 15?
Daniel,
15.
I'll tell you. All right. So everything in an instant feels like it begins dropping. Kind of that feeling you get in your stomach when you're in a large elevator that starts moving. Of course, to all these characters is a completely odd sensation. But then just before you start seeing the change around you, fun little thing, Zoltanna does say something in common that is directed towards Daniel. She goes, "You have a cute ass," and then suddenly there's a blast of white light all around you. A blast of white light all around you like lightning, as if it's striking you directly. And rather than that raising up feeling, you feel like you're being thrown down. Very intense, and the energy around you is hot and scalding.
You hear, you have a cute ass. Oh!
Pretty much. And as the light settles and your vision gains itself again, you find yourself in complete darkness. Pitch black. Of course, two of you can still see relatively well.
Oh yeah.
And for those two in question, you find yourself in the exact same cave you were just in, the exact same chamber of the same cave, but there's no door there anymore. There's no paint on the walls. There's no tapestries or incense burning. There's no musical harp playing. It is silent, except
I'm
for
also
the occasional squeak of a bat.
I'm also going to say this. I left soot behind because you don't know how much magic that could affect. Two, I'm not going to summon soot in this timeline because the other me is using him. So
Fair? That's fair? Yeah.
soot did not come with.
Respectable. Okay. Duly noted. So you are now in a dark cave. Jed, can you see anything at all?
Mm-mm.
Okay. It is pitch blackness. And
Little
the
flame.
only noteworthy, a little flame, well, it's funny because the exact moment that you lit the little flame was the exact moment that I feel both Tarnis and Daniel were probably going to say something about the eyes of the goblins that are around you. So everyone roll initiative.
I go.
Yeah, I'm about to lean over and tell Jed, "There's a lot of goblins
And
in here."
you start to say it, and I've already been like, "Where? What? Oh."
And they instantly
Oh my gosh.
start charging at you.
21 for my
Let's see.
initiative.
23 for mine.
4.
That would make sense. Daniel's still blind from like the initial like flashbang.
Okay. So let's get into it. Jed, you have the first move. There are 9 goblins in a horseshoe shape kind of approaching you all with their weapons charging at you.
How many goblins can we see?
You can see 9. It
Okay.
seems to be a troop or a small scouting party, perhaps.
All right. Are they all in front of us?
They are from each side of your peripheral to in front of you.
Okay. Oh, Jed has
Wait, that
first
was-
move. So.
Yeah, Jed
I'm
does.
just gonna go ahead and immediately see where two of them are and Eldritch Blast two of them.
Fair.
Oh, one sec. That's a plus. Oh, wow, that's a high modifier. Does a one sec. 1 second. Does a 14 hit?
Say 14. Let me see. A 14 does not hit.
Okay, does a 16 hit?
Yes, a 16 will hit.
Okay, so one of them, because I aimed it two. One gets missed. The other one takes 7 damage.
Nice.
And I will, so they can see, I will take a torch out and hold it in one hand and go ahead and draw my sword.
Okay. And that concludes your turn.
That's it.
All right, Tarnus. Flint.
All right. So, all the goblins are kind of kind of grouped together, sort of, right? Like,
Yeah.
just sort of spread out, right?
Yes.
Okay. Tarnus grins and just goes, "What nonsense." He snaps his fingers, and I cast Wall of Fire through all the goblins surrounding us.
Oh, shit. How does that work? Break it down for me.
Okay, so Wall of Fire is 1 foot thick, up to 60 feet long, 20 feet high, and it's opaque, so you can kind of see through it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they do a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, they take 5d8 fire damage, or half as much on a failed save.
Okay, so they have to get what on the dex?
The dex save is 19.
So we have 1 success. We have 1 fail. We 2 fails. We have 3 fails. We have 4 fails. I dropped my die into my crotch. However many fails that is. Success. Fail. Fail. All right. So,
Not to mention, Jed can now see really well.
yes, Jed can see. Absolutely. So, 2 of them succeeded.
Okay. Let's see what the damage looks like.
For the successes.
Yeah. Well,
Vote for both.
the roll is 37.
Okay.
So the ones that failed take a full 37. The ones that succeeded take half of that.
So, if I'm correct, there may be only 2 goblins left.
Potentially.
Well, the interesting thing about that is in a burst of fiery light, an entire wall of flame shoots out and engulfs every single goblin, causing them to collapse into just piles of burning corpse blackened by sheer firepower, and there's hardly a sound to be heard from them, just a rancid smell of burning goblin flesh. Side note, Daniel, you throw up due to your failed con save earlier in the transportation, so you actually threw up on yourself. You didn't even notice it because of all the fire. So the flames start settling down. The flames start settling down, and there is silence throughout the cave. Just the smell, the smoke, and a little further on around what would be the door, in the future, what would be the door, you do hear another noise, and it's just like smoke. and there's a little bit of a glow of like torchlight from around the corner that seems to be getting closer. First of all, so fucking beat that, of course. What does everyone want to do at this exact time and moment?
Get out of the cave.
Yeah. Is there any other way to leave except through?
No, it is
Nope.
just that doorway, and there's a silhouette of an approaching torchlight
Well,
coming towards you.
Well, I suspect.
I could take
Suggest.
Daniel via dimension door out of far enough out of the cave.
Except we don't really
Jed,
know where we are.
It's similar.
I mean, we have a 500-foot range with dimension door.
I suppose we can go there. The problem is when we first entered the place, we went from we teleported inside and we walked forward and took an elevator, and then went through the door.
True,
we don't
but
know
I can
exactly how
angle
far
it.
we teleported.
My theory being one,
You just have to picture the place. You don't have to.
it's under the
Is
curse,
someone
and you can literally, with this spell, you can literally point in the exact direction and go this many feet that way, and poof, that's where you're gonna be.
I'm not getting two separate things, but
And while you guys are discussing, like you still you still see the torchlight like approaching. The voice does not sound quite like a goblin though. Like it kind of does, but it's a little off, and it's
I
still
was thinking
coughing.
goblin shouldn't.
It's like there's someone back there. Are you okay?
Do I recognize the voice?
Oh,
Roll me a history check.
oh,
I don't think I need
Ooh.
one.
I'm starting to think too.
1 second. I think it's +2, but I gotta double check.
Imagine it's Squibish.
That's who I think it is.
Yeah, that's who I think it is too.
16, 17, 18. I got a 19.
You hear the plopping of webbed feet
Oh no.
as the torchlight approaches.
Very quickly. He is a part of our immediate, we know him. We need to
You
avoid
do.
him.
I don't.
We can't
right.
avoid him. Just be
I know of him, but
different.
that's about it.
He comes
He's
around the corner,
Be different.
and before you is Squibbish.
You scared me. What is that creature?
That's his friends. Are you okay? Smells
My
like
apologies.
alcohol.
My apology, friend. We just kind of got here, and well, we were about to be attacked.
Well, that seems like you handled it rather well.
Well, thank you.
God, these caves are no place to hang about, please. Follow me if you'd like to have more pleasant company. I'd love to meet you all. What are your names?
My name is Flint. He sticks out his hand, to.
David, what is that thing?
I'm Don't mind me. I forgot my name.
Oh.
I pulled
I
a
just said your name.
I pulled a bin. The name's
The Tarnus
name's
kind of David.
no. I know it. I know it.
Okay.
My character is like doesn't understand
okay.
what he is. Right. Name's David. David.
And you?
I suppose you're not that deadly looking. My name's Sherman.
Sherman David and Flint. It's a pleasure. My name is Scribus, and please, come with me and let's enjoy some food and get to know one another. These caves are not safe. Goblins are everywhere.
I don't really want to.
Sherman. Much obliged, sir. Much obliged.
Sir, my pleasure. This will, friends.
And he hobbles off and starts guiding you out of the cave system. And that is where we're going to end it for tonight.
Okay.
So, with that, everyone does level up.
Oh, you're not. The goblins.
Yes, level up. And ta-da, you did it! Did an excellent job, everybody.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
What's the easiest way to change my level?
You just edit sheet.
Figured
and
it
then
out.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, and then I have to go through and literally fix every little thing. Ability.
Not every little thing. A couple things should be. Most things should stay the same. You should just need to mess with the stuff that's new.
Class.
It's just needed. I get 3rd level spell slots. Yata. Can't be brought back. Simulacrum. Man, I'm glad she was able to choose words that allowed my brain to confirm that we definitely just saw a simulacrum or something like that.
Yeah.
How do I mess with my spells?
Oh, that's in character.
Yeah, you can go back to your regular character sheet to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, they changed it.
I mean, you can do it either spot, but I find it's easier to just, once you've done your level up and done the things you need to do on that page, just go back to your regular sheet and then go to manage spells.
Yep.
Oh, add spells.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can learn. How many can I learn? Well, let's just start clicking and see what happens. Oh, I can only learn one more. Okay, got it. Sorry, thank you.
Well, I suppose I need to get 2 paladin spells for my spell slots.
Also, Matt, I don't know if you're still recording, but if you are, you can probably stop now. Just to save any amount of space.